Welcome to StraddleIncome. We're here to help you make money. Today is Tuesday, March 2nd. It's the second trading day of the March. The market has definitely been in an interesting run in the last couple of days. And in today's video, we'll be talking about two things. Number one, the market, how the market has changed in nature. And then number two, the rocket mortgage. If you found this video interesting, make sure to subscribe and like and share. And I really appreciate it. Let's jump right into it. The market, what you're looking at right now is the QQQ index, the NASDAQ. If you're saying that from January till now, there's still hope that market would continue its bullish run, now we can officially say that market has changed its nature. Just look at the market the last couple of months leading up to it. From November last year, after the election, the market has been jumping above the 18-day moving average line continuously, never hitting it one single time. Until lately, during the last week of February. Now we all know the last third week of February has historically been weak, and it's accelerated this time by the bond crisis or the bond jump. The market now is in a very choppy season. Let's look at the daily chart. You can say that the last 2 weeks, it's definitely been a very, very exciting run. It first stayed above 18-day moving average, then came down, break the 18-day moving average, then break down to the 50-day moving average. This is a very, very bad signal. Then quickly jumped back forth, and we ended up trading just below the 50-day moving average at the last day of February. Then market rebounded very strongly yesterday, and again, a big sell-off. And take a look at this pattern here. It was a very strong day yesterday, and today it was very, very weak day today. This is a interesting pattern. If you know about candlestick charts, this is something called a bearish gap pattern. This is not something bullish. This is bearish indications. So what I'm going to say, this market has definitely changed its nature. If there's still lingering hope that the market will continue accelerate, and stay above the 18-day moving average line, now I can officially say that the market is in a consolidation, and there's going to be a period the market is going to be moving back and forth, and it's not going to see a big, strong momentums. And this is kind of expected because there's a lot of rotations. The election has passed us. Everything's been settled. The stimulus bill has been priced in. What is the strategy trading during this time? I wouldn't be buying a lot of very bearish, very bullish either kind of strategy. Would it be more on the neutral side of strategies? But again, with that being said, neutral strategies, especially the multi-leg strategies, you need to be very careful, manage the risk, and have a good indication of what you want to do when things are not going your way. Okay, enough about the market. Let's talk about rocket mortgage. The rocket mortgage today definitely is being a very, very buzz word. If you look at the last couple of days of rocket mortgage, it was around $22. I think it was trading around 21 to 23, and then kind of stay above 24 yesterday and today, and really jumped from 26 to 41. We're talking about a 71% run for rocket mortgage. Well, there's some kind of news about rocket mortgage where the company is going to announce special dividends, and that also triggered another wave of Wall Street bets where people are piling and push the stock higher. And let's take a close look at the minute-by-minute chart. What you're looking at right now is the 1-minute chart. Really, the jump started around 12:47 Eastern time. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and it started pile up and just keep hitting higher. Towards the market close, it was around $45. This is from $29 to $45 in one single day. For those of you people who caught this way, congratulations. For some of you who didn't, you didn't lose anything. You just missed this opportunity, and just I'm sure with all the short squeeze that we're talking about, there's going to be another stock coming up. So keep your hopes high, and we'll find another one next time. With that being said, let's talk about where the Rocket Mortgage could be going in the next couple of weeks. Given the fact of GME, AMC, where all have this kind of expectation that it will pop, but it will not last long. And is that the same for Rocket Mortgage? Again, we can look at it by seeing how the big fish in the pond, how they're trading, what's their view of Rocket Mortgage. So I will talk about what they traded today, and you haven't got a chance to watch the videos how I analyze the GME and AMC. I'll post a link down below, and then also you can click the top right. Okay, here's the Rocket Mortgage. Here's the biggest option trades today. And then what you're looking at is under the column of options, time and sales. And I kind of just select the top 10 trades that happened today for the Rocket Mortgage. Let me switch to a bigger version that it's easier for everyone to visualize and follow on. Here's the Rocket Mortgage top 10 option trades of the day. What you're looking at is the time those option trades are made, the detail of the option trades, which indicates the expiration date, the strike price, and whether it's call and put. And here's the quantity, the price people paid, where exactly those exchange has happened, in which exchange place, and here's the bid and ask. Usually bid is for sell, ask is for purchase. So sell a stock, buy a stock, sell option, buy an option. And then let's go through that one by one. 9:33 o'clock in the morning, where, as you remember in the earlier discussion, we've seen the Rocket Mortgage started around 12:30, 12:45 Eastern time. So this is the time when the things really start to heat it up. The Rocket Mortgage at that time, someone made a couple of different trades. I really think those two are paired option trade. Basically, someone is traded a put and also in the same time traded a call. The quantity is the same, 1,000 contract. So what's happening is at 9:34 in the morning, someone was selling 1,000 contract at the strike price of $28. How do you know it's sell? Look at the price they paid. It's 311, and it's very close to the bid price. So we know it's a selling option. And then in the meantime, that person, very likely the same person, is buying 1,000 option contract at a strike price of $28. $390, $395. This is the ask price. So very likely people is doing something called a synthetic long stock. This is essentially by purchasing stock without putting upfront capital to do that. You're using the power of leverage inherited in the option trade. And I'll be going through that a little bit detail in the next slide, but this is something people always trade, synthetic long stock. At 10:49 o'clock in the morning, this is Pacific time, there's a person traded 1,150 option contract, strike price of 18, also expiring in 2 weeks. That person is paying $19, so it's very likely that person is buying a call, but it's really sitting in between the bid and ask, so we can not determine that for sure, but very likely that person buying 1,150 contract at the strike price of $18. Very bullish trade. Let's go power a little bit further. At 11:10, there's a person of trading 1,671 option contract. Strike price is $24.05. This is a weekly option. So this is the weekly options, and the person actually paid $27. Very likely it's buying the put at $24.50, but we can't really determine that for sure. So let's scratch that. Jumping forward a little bit further, 1,500 option contract executed at a strike price of $32. It's a put, and again, very close to buying the put at $32. So in short, we cannot determine for sure whether people are buying or selling option contract for the $24.50 and the $32 option contracts. So let's look at it a little bit further. This is another pair of trade happening at the same time. Someone is conducting similar and synthetic long stock. The person is buying 40 strike price $40 call contract. That person is buying contract and also in the meantime selling the put contract at the strike price 40. So another synthetic long stock. So we are seeing two pair of synthetic long stock. One happened at 9:34 in the morning and another happened at 12:54 in the morning. These synthetic long stock are very bullish trade. It's essentially buying a stock and without the need of putting upfront capitals. A couple minutes before the market closed, someone traded 1150 contract at $18 contract. Again, very in the middle of bid and ask, so we don't know if it's buying option or selling options. So what is the takeaway here? The one biggest takeaway here is that there are people trading this option, using option trading Rocket Mortgage as a stock. Basically, they're conducting something called a synthetic long stock. And if you don't know about synthetic long stock, you can Google it. But a quick overview of how synthetic long stock works is by buying the call, you're potentially having this unlimited return. And by selling the put, you also are having unlimited risk. So in essence, you're just basically like buying a stock without buying a stock. Usually people using this strategy, synthetic long stock, because they don't want to commit upfront cost of paying a large sum of money to purchase X amount of shares. So they use the leverage feature in the options to do the same thing. Coming back to our video here and to answer our question, where is Rocket Mortgages going? What is people are trading? We do not know the price of Rocket Mortgage tomorrow and the day forward, but from our analysis on the top option trade happened today, we can see that there are people very, very bullish about the Rocket Mortgage, but their bullishness has a time limit. Their time limit is March 19. I hope to see you information here is useful and helpful, and I really appreciate your time here. If you find this video interesting, please make sure to subscribe and click the like button. And I would really appreciate that if you can share this video to your friends and colleagues and peers. Thank you so much again for your time, and happy trading.